Number One Cochran Sports Showdown is brought to you by Number One Cochran. Go one better.
All right, lively discussion continues talking about the Pirates. Will, who is your MVP for the Pirates halfway through this season?
Andrew McCutchen.
Even over Mitch Keller?
Yeah. I mean, I think what he has brought to the room, what he has brought back to the team. Having been in the room, having been around the guys, and he's hitting pretty well.
Then why isn't he your all-star?
Because Mitch Keller's having a better year comparative to his peers than
Thank
Kutch
you.
is
That's
having
why
compared to
Keller's my MVP. Malsey?
What about Bednar? You just put up a big case for him.
Yeah, I mean, you just snubbed your own all-star on the friggin' team.
He's been their best player. That's not necessarily their MVP.
Who? Bednar?
Yes. He's been their best player. Yes.
But not the MVP. Keller's the MVP.
Okay, Chris?
Yes. What is so odd about? We argue every year in Major League Baseball about best player versus MVP.
Mitch Keller's their most valuable player. They don't have a real good chance at winning the division still, but they're within sniffing distance only because Keller has stopped multiple precipitous losing streaks.
All right, biggest disappointment for me is Contreras, Will. Who's your biggest disappointment?
I would agree. I mean, they're trying to tinker with him. They send him to the bullpen, and yesterday he gets roughed up again. I mean, it looks like it's a one step forward, one step back. So it's especially for a guy that's 23 and you kind of had him penned in as this guy going to be your guy for the next 5 years.
It's Austin Hedges for me. I thought he was going to hit 360.
I thought he was going to hit 180, and he's 70 points below that. It's Luis Ortiz, who I thought was going to be unbelievable this year. Can't strike anybody out. And here's a surprise pick for you guys. Based on contract, what has Brian Reynolds done since the opening week of the season?
Nothing.
If you take that away, you have a very good point on your hands right now.
No, but it's Contreras, I think, and everybody else for disappointment.
Yeah, Contreras for sure.
In all seriousness.
They're going to be trades. Today, it looks like Jason Mackey talked to Bob Nutting. He said he's not going to trade. McCutchen can stay here as long as he wants, so let's take him out of it. Joe, who most likely to be traded? Who gets the most value in a trade?
Well, when you say who gets the most value,
Keller.
I mean, yeah, then we start talking about those guys.
Would you trade Keller?
If you're out of it, yes.
What?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why?
Because he's going to bring back the most value.
He's also a stud that you can move ahead with by signing him. He's
really?
27, 20. You don't think so?
I think that a stud like that, I do think he has the potential to be that player or is turning into that player, but how close are they as a team?
I would say next year they better be contending.
I don't think that's a given.
I would trade Bednar. Sorry.
Me neither.
See, you can trade him and get more, I think, because there are good teams that need closers. The Pirates don't get to the closing situation much longer.
Well, don't you think they will next year?
Yeah, I hope so.
They're right there this year.
But I'm going to counter my own argument here. I mean, this is a team that's had Mark Melanson, Tony Watson, Jason Grilli.
They find them.
I mean, they just find guys. I mean, so like
different regime. They got Bednar, man. He's what, 28? Keep him.
I don't think it's a guarantee at all that they're going to be right there next year, or should be. This division stinks this year. It is far from a guarantee it'll be the same way next year.
I think they're going to have a pretty good team next year. I like what I've seen from Nick Gonzalez. I like what I've seen from Henry Davis.
You've seen him for like 5 minutes, Nick Gonzalez. Davis, I could buy a little more. Gonzalez, I've seen him for like
They came up at the same
20
time,
seconds.
Malsey. I think they're going to be a good young team.
You know what this means?
Yes, Bob.
Okay.
Why am I always getting blamed? They're sucking me into this.
What's going on right now at all Number One Cochran stores? The Grand Old Tag event where you're going to get $1 grand off MSRP on every new vehicle bearing that special tag. Even with grander buy and lease offers available on select models. Choose from a grand selection of more than 2,200 new vehicles plus thousands more pre-owned as well. See the tags, save a grand or more right now through July the 5th. At all Number One Cochran stores and Cochran.com. It's incrinculant.